Welcome to my class student. It's class 8 English Honeydew. We have done the poem Geography lesson. This is the second poem and this is session 8. In this poem you have seen what Mr. Zulfikar Ghosh has said कि from the height we realize it's clear that the earth is round and it's clear that we all want to reside near the land and the river. But it's not clear from that height why men develop hatred for others, why men build walls around the cities, and why we tend to kill others. So the lesson, the moral values that the poem wants to give us is that we should rise ourselves from the petty thoughts and we should see humanity from the uppers, from the height. We will have to rise ourselves. This is the reason the poem is in your syllabus, and this poem is very good and it has given a very good information to us, a very good lesson to us. Now we will go to the question answer. Find 3 or 4 phrases in stanzas 1 and 2 which are likely to occur in a geography lesson. You see, in the geography lesson the truths are there. The earth is round, we live near land and the earth, and how the cities are developed. So all these things we find in this poem also. This is the reason why the title of the poem is Geography Lesson. Some phrases that are likely to occur in a geography lesson are: the city had developed the way it had, it scaled 6 inches to the mile, cities where the rivers ran and the valleys were populated. So all these are the things that we see and that we find in geography also. So thus the poem has some phrases that are likely to occur in geography lesson. Seen from the window of an aeroplane, the city appears as developed as necessary. Okay, the city has developed, it has so many new things and so many new buildings and everything you find from the height, and it seems कि yeah, it is very important, the city must have all these facilities. So this is from the window of an aeroplane, it appears as developed as necessary. Now see, this is the jet and the city is looking like from the height. How does it look like? It looks so planned. We don't find any mentality. We don't see the mentality of human being. We only see the planned city. See the city. And this is from the window of the jet airways. We are seeing this. It is an aerial view of the city. Which of the following statements are examples of the logic of geography? Now, which one is that? There are several options here. There are cities where there are rivers. Cities appear as they are not from 6 miles above the ground. It is easy to understand why valleys are populated, and it is difficult to understand why humans hate and kill one another. The earth is round and it has more sea than land. So, what are the correct statements? Correct statements are 1, 3 and 4. What is 1? Number 1, there are cities where there are rivers, that we have seen. The logic of geography. Third, it is easy to understand why valleys are populated. And then fourth, it is difficult to understand why humans hate and kill one another. Right? Now, this is the logic of geography. Now next is mention 2 things that are clear from the height. From the height, it was clear why the country had cities, where the rivers ran and why the valleys were populated. Then it was also clear that the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. So these things are clear from the height. So first one, from the height, first is that, first one, the country has cities where the rivers ran, the valleys are populated, and then the earth was round. These are the 3 points that is clear. Now see, from the height, if you see, the water, land is so less and it's all water bodies. You are seeing? This is clear from the height. There is more sea than land, right? Now, not clear from the height. And what is not clear from the height? From the height, it was not clear why the men on the earth found reasons to hate each other. It was also not understandable why men had to build walls across cities and why they had to kill. So from the height, we don't understand the mentality of the human being, because all seems as in a proportion. Everything seems very quiet. Everything seems well planned. Everything seems ki yes, it's necessary. But when we are on land, when we meet with others, we come to find about the thinking of the people. So it is said ki always we should understand the situation from a height. If you be not partial, if you look into the matter with open-mindedness, then you get the solution in a very easy way. So this is the thing. Okay, you will have to rise from what your state now is. If you are an ordinary man, if you are an ordinary being, so please rise yourself and be little bit understanding to others. Only then you can see the situation from that height clearly and you can solve the problems. So this is the geography lesson. In this lesson we have learned from the situation of the land, from the situation of the country. We have learned a lesson what we see from the height and what we see when we are on the ground. What is clear to us and what is not clear to us. So with this question answer session, the poem comes to an end. Go through the question answer, learn it, and then in the exam prepare it nicely. Learn the poem also, say it to others. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.